That's crazy. I actually had a haircut. What you doing?
Come on, that's all news. Let's go get a breath of fresh air.
You ain't gotta tell me twice. Hey, Kamari, I'm going in the backyard if you need me, baby girl. Don't tell my house.
Well, I gotta call you back. I gotta go do something. Dad? Hello?
So cool, so cool, so cool. Ooh, so cool, so cool, so cool. Yeah, so cool, so cool, so cool. Ooh, so cool. Yeah, so cool. Yeah, so cool, so cool, so cool.
Yo, Mare. Yo, what the? Come on, bro. I'm getting fired for this. He set me up like this every time. Damn.
So cool, so cool. Ooh, so cool.
Wait. I forgot my camera.
So cool, so cool, so cool. Ooh, so cool.
Kamari! What's happening, Wolfpack and Cool Kids? It's your boy, Citizen Alone, back again with another video, and I'm very excited about this video because not only is it about my sneaker, it is actually the first commercial that I made for my shoe, and I want to share with you guys, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. Drop a like on this video, get some popcorn, get some soda, get some candy, sit down. It's not that long, very short, very quick, straight to the point, and professional as they come. I want you guys to enjoy this video and tell me all about it in the comment section. And by the way, before you leave this video, do not forget that the purpose of this video is so that you guys can click the link in the description leading you to CorderoJames.com so that you can not only even look at my shoes, but hopefully purchase my shoes. Yes, it seems like I'm begging you guys to buy my shoes, but it's more like me asking you to. So, if that being said, get ready for this video. Don't forget to share and like this video. James, aka CJ So Cool, a very well-known YouTuber and social media influencer, and I'm here today to present to you guys my very first sneaker, the SS4 Frostbite, made by none other than myself. I went from not being able to afford a sneaker to actually having my own sneaker. The shoe is super light with maximum comfort, and I just want you guys to know that I have been wearing these shoes for over 5 days, and they are still as comfortable as they were when I first put them on. All right, guys, a lot of you are here today to see about my new sneaker, and I'm here to tell you guys everything that I can possibly think of when it comes to this new sneaker, and that includes why I did this. Now, a lot of you guys have been watching me for a long time, but for those of you that are new to the channel, I've been a YouTuber since 2015, and on my very first YouTube video, I had a lot of sneakers in the background, and I continue to do that with every video moving forward. Now, for those of you that's wondering what that has to do with sneakers, it simply just lets you guys know that this isn't something new that just came into my life. I've been a sneakerhead since before YouTube, and once I started YouTube, I continued that trend of being a sneakerhead, purchasing not only the most sought after sneakers, but even sneakers that weren't even hyped at all, just sneakers that I liked in general. That being said, when it comes to me, I don't consider myself a hype beast, I consider myself a sneakerhead. Now there is a big difference for those of you wondering. A hype beast purchases sneakers off the hype, and a sneakerhead purchases sneakers that they actually like. That is me, I belong in that category, and with that being said, hopefully you guys can enjoy this sneaker with me. I'm currently rocking my sneakers, and I have been doing so since they came out. The release date for my sneakers was March 6th, but we did do an early pre-release for about 3 hours, and I'm just here to let you guys know you killed it, you crushed it. Over 12,000 people came to the site looking for my sneaker, trying to see how much it cost, trying to see if they wanted it or not, and I really appreciate that. But just to go a little bit more into detail, I used to be poor, okay? Clearly my family was poor, we didn't come from money, and shoes was the last thing on my mind, it was the last thing on my grandparents' mind, so it was one of those things that we had to go without, and I just began to be normal for me to not have the newest sneaker. And when I went to school and I saw the other kids with the Jordans and the Allen Iversons and all these other shoes that was out, right? I didn't feel any type of way. I was numb to the situation because I knew that I couldn't afford it, so it didn't matter to me that they had what I couldn't get. But now that I'm here today, and of course I have money, I can get whatever I want, and now it is a different experience for me and those watching me that are going through what I already went through, because clearly I'm not alone when it comes to not being able to afford things. In my past, some of you guys feel that way now, and I understand what you're going through, and I'm also here to let you guys know that nothing lasts forever, and that does include the bad times. So that being said, me personally, personally, I went from not being able to afford a sneaker to actually having my own sneaker. So the list is endless when it comes to the pros, but the list is also endless when it comes to the cons. There's a lot of things that can go bad when you're trying to get money and have your own success and create things like shoes, but there's also a lot of things that can go good for you when you're doing those things, and I'm here to tell you that so far, everything is going good for me. And it doesn't have anything to do with the sales or the money being made. It's just that feeling that you get when people are participating in something that you created. And right now, even if I only have 300 people buying my sneakers, it's an outstanding feeling that I can't get anywhere else. I can't get it from posting YouTube videos. I can't get it from my girlfriend. I can't get it from going on vacation. This is only a feeling you get when you create a product and you see other people interested in it. So that being said, I'm very proud to present to you the SS4 Frostbite by Cordero James, and that is me. So for those of you wondering where I came up with this Cordero James concept, I didn't come up with it. It's actually my real name. It's on my birth certificate. I'm Cordero James Brady, better known as CJ So Cool, and I'm CJ because of Cordero James. So me being CJ on the internet and becoming this social media influencer with all these views and subscribers and followers, it's only right that I come up with something and I incorporate the CJ into it. But I didn't want to have a shoe called CJ So Cool because it doesn't give that ring, okay? CJ So Cool is a name that you can find on YouTube, and it makes sense. But when it comes to designers and brands and things like that, they usually have two names, like Christian Louboutin, or Christian Dior, or Louis Vuitton, or you name it. They always have these like sleek names, right? And when I was thinking about what I wanted to create, and I came up with the shoe, I was thinking like, why not put my own name on it, but not CJ So Cool, Cordero James? And then I started to tell people about this, and the reaction I began to receive was crazy. It was crucial to me actually stamping my name on this shoe because it seemed like everyone agreed with me that that name just stood out, and it belonged on something. If not a shoe, it belonged on something, and my first product just so happens to be a shoe. So for me to get further in detail about the shoe, my favorite part in particular just so happens to be the gum bottom. When it came to this shoe, I personally had to pick and decide on each and every last one of these materials that you're looking at. And it was a great experience. I'm not gonna say it was easy, it was a great experience. I had a big team, and I have some famous people involved as well. Famous sneaker designers. I've mentioned them on my live, I've mentioned them in my videos. But these guys, they also came together to make this shoe come to life. So the shoe itself was brought to me, and then I designed everything about the shoe. When it came to the colorway, when it came to the patterns, when it came to the texture, I had all the input on that. So it was a major, major project that was put together by a couple of people, and the team, they deserve all the credit. But of course, I want my credit as well, because when it comes to everything that you're looking at, this has me stamped all over it. Now, a lot of you guys might have questions for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to facilitate those questions as best as I can, based off of what I would ask someone in my position. If I was 13 years old and someone came to me and they said, hey CJ, little CJ, or whatever they called me back then, I'm pretty sure it was CJ. If they said, hey CJ, man, you're gonna have your own sneaker one day. And me being 13, I just gave you the story, I was poor. We didn't have shoes and we didn't have clothes and we didn't have money. We had what we had, right? I would have looked at that person and I would have not only laughed at them, but I would have told them to get out of my face, because clearly they're just joking. Why would I have a shoe? Who am I? I'm nobody. I'm from Gary, Indiana. I'm poor. You know, I would have said all these things that were against me at the time, not knowing that those things that were against me were actually help building me up. And the reason why I am who I am is because of the foundation that was laid in my past. Me being poor, it didn't stop me from becoming who I am. So I don't want you guys using that as an excuse. I don't want you guys walking around saying, I don't have this because of that, and I'm not who I'm supposed to be because of where I came from. Those are excuses, all right? Everything is your fault. And once you guys realize that everything that's happening in your life is your fault and you start to take accountability, things start to happen greatly for you. So that being said, it's my fault that I grew up the way I grew up. You know why? Because I didn't invent anything when I was a kid that could have helped change my situation or my scenario. I didn't give those ideas to my grandmother, like, hey grandma, I think you should invest in this because I'm a kid and I like that. You know, when we're kids, we always feel like the only thing for us to do is play and have fun and do our schoolwork. But honestly, kids are the future. And if you think about it, if your kid were to come to you today and they will give you an idea that could change the world, you're gonna have two options. You're gonna either listen to them or you're gonna tell them to go about their day. Me, I have kids, so I'm gonna tell you right now, if my kid were to come to me and give me an idea, such as something like this or something that's even better than this, something that can be used worldwide, I would invest in that idea because kids are the future. So I would tell that person they're joking and they're crazy, and I would not even reconsider the idea of having my own shoe at the age of 13. And that being said, I want all of you guys to remember that things like this are possible, so don't be so quick to just shut it down, you know, if someone comes to you and you don't see it. So there's a good and there's a bad to that. I wouldn't believe it, but at the same time, now that this has happened for me, I'm gonna tell you guys that if this does happen to you when you're 13 and someone approaches you with an idea like this, put some faith in it because it might be true. All right, the next question you guys have had and I've seen in my live and in my comment section is, will there be more colorways? Will you have more signature sneakers? And the answer to that is yes, and possibly no. I'm gonna say yes because it's based off of you guys right now in this first shoe. This is my first sneaker, and if it does well, then the opportunities are endless. I can come with multiple colorways. I can come with different actual designs. We can have a boot, a flip-flop. The opportunities is endless. All you guys have to do is support.
All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video as much as I did, and it was very, very fun creating and watching for myself for the first time. So hopefully, like I said, you enjoyed the video as well, and you play it over and over and over again. And not only that, you go to the description and you click that link and you go buy the shoes and you become part of history, man. This is the first sneaker ever brought to YouTube by a black YouTuber that is not the same as another sneaker. This is original, 100% mine, and I want you guys to know that it just makes me happy that you guys are actually participating. So the more of you that buy the shoe, the more happier I become, the more giveaways I give out, and then it just like life continues to get better. That being said, this video is officially over. Like I said earlier in this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, drop a like on this video, comment how you feel about the sneakers, and go to the link. Peace.
My school kids go. My best friend go. Now watch the money go. All my ladies go. Now all my fellas go.